अरुणाचल प्रदेश में स्थित ये है तवांग, द हार्ट ऑफ लाइफ एंड कल्चर ऑफ द मोंगपास। जहां स्थित है तवांग नदी की घाटी में देश का सबसे बड़ा और लासा के पोटाला पैलेस के बाद एशिया का दूसरा सबसे बड़ा बौद्ध मठ, जो तवांग मठ के नाम से विश्व प्रसिद्ध है। तवांग एक तिब्बती शब्द है जिसमें ता का अर्थ होता है घोड़ा और वांग का अर्थ होता है चुना हुआ। दरअसल 300 साल से भी पुराने इस मठ के नाम के पीछे एक बड़ी ही रोचक कथा प्रचलित है। समुद्र तल से 10,000 फुट की ऊंचाई पर तवांग चू घाटी में बने इस मठ को 1681 में मेराक लामा लोद्रे ग्यास्तो ने बनवाया था। एक मान्यता के अनुसार मठ बनाने के लिए इस स्थान का चयन एक काल्पनिक घोड़े ने किया था। कहते हैं मठ के संस्थापक मेराक लामा को मठ बनाने के लिए उपयुक्त स्थान ढूंढने में काफी कठिनाई हो रही थी। एक दिन वो गुफा में दैवीय शक्ति की मदद के लिए प्रार्थना कर रहे थे। जब वो प्रार्थना के बाद बाहर आए तो उनका घोड़ा कहीं खो गया। बहुत ढूंढने पर वो घोड़ा एक पहाड़ की ऊंचाई पर मिला, जिसके बाद मेराक लामा ने भगवान का आशीर्वाद समझकर घोड़े द्वारा चुने गए उस पहाड़ को ही तवांग मठ बनाने के लिए चुना। इस मठ को तिब्बती भाषा में गाल्डेन नामग्ये लात्से के नाम से भी जाना जाता है, जिसका अर्थ है सेलेस्टियल पैराडाइज इन अ क्लियर नाइट। इस खूबसूरत स्थल को देखने के लिए विश्व भर से पर्यटक यहां आते हैं। इस मठ में 500 से ज्यादा बौद्ध भिक्षु रहते हैं। पहाड़ी पर बने होने के कारण तवांग मठ से पूरी तवांग घाटी की खूबसूरती देखी जा सकती है। दूर से दुर्ग के समान दिखने वाले इस मठ के प्रवेश द्वार को काकालिंग के नाम से जाना जाता है। इस द्वार का आकार झोपड़ी नुमा है। साथ ही इसकी दीवारों के निर्माण में पत्थरों का प्रयोग किया गया है। इन दीवारों पर उकेरी गई चित्रकारी बेहद उम्दा है, जो यहां आने वालों का मन मोह लेती है। इस मठ में 65 भवन हैं। मठ का मुख्य आकर्षण है यहां स्थित भगवान बुद्ध की लगभग 26 फीट ऊंची प्रतिमा और प्रभावशाली 3 तल्ला सदन, जिसे दुखांग के नाम से जाना जाता है। साथ ही यहां एक विशाल पुस्तकालय पारखांग भी है, जिसमें प्राचीन पुस्तक और पांडुलिपियों का बेहतरीन संकलन है। ऐसा माना जाता है कि ये पांडुलिपि 17वीं शताब्दी की है। यहां तवांग मठ के अलावा भी कई अन्य और मठ हैं, जिनमें अर्गलिंग मठ, जो दलाई लामा का जन्मस्थान माना जाता है, रिंग्यालिंग मठ, जो हरियाली और शांत वातावरण में स्थित है। इसके अलावा यहां कई पर्वत शिखर हैं, जिनमें गोरीचेन, जयशिला और सेलापास प्रमुख हैं। बर्फ से ढकी चोटियां, कल कल बहती नदियां, गूंजते झरने और इतनी हसीन वादियां हैं, जो इस जगह को स्वर्ग सी सुंदरता प्रदान करती हैं। और ये सुंदरता आंखों से होकर सीधे आत्मा को छू जाती है। तो प्रकृति के अप्रतिम सौंदर्य में मंत्र मुग्ध होने के लिए हो जाइए तैयार और निकल चलिए इस बार तवांग की हसीन वादियों की सैर पर। आंध्र प्रदेश के अनंतपुर जिले में स्थित ये विशाल और अद्भुत मंदिर लेपाक्षी मंदिर के नाम से मशहूर है, जहां भगवान वीरभद्र की आराधना के साथ ही दूर दूर से लोग मंदिर के एक हिस्से में छत से झूलते इस पिलर को भी देखने आते हैं, जिस पर इस मंदिर की पूरी मजबूती टिकी है। लेकिन क्या आप जानते हैं कि जब एक अंग्रेज इंजीनियर ने इस रहस्यमयी पिलर की गुत्थी सुलझाने की कोशिश की तो क्या हुआ? ये जानने से पहले आइए लेपाक्षी मंदिर के इतिहास पर नजर डालते हैं। रामायण में दिए गए उल्लेख के अनुसार जब रावण माता सीता का हरण कर लंका ले जा रहा था, तब जटायु ने सीता माता को रावण के चंगुल से बचाने के लिए रावण से युद्ध किया। जटायु बुरी तरह घायल होकर गिर गए। जब राम इस जगह पर आए तो उन्होंने जटायु को मूर्छित अवस्था में देखा और कहा, ले पक्षी, यानी उठो पक्षी। इस तरह इस मंदिर का नाम लेपाक्षी पड़ा। इस जगह की महत्ता को समझते हुए 16वीं सदी में विजयनगर के राजा अच्युत देव राय के विश्वास पात्र खजांची वीरूपन्ना और उनके भाई वीरन्ना ने इस मंदिर के निर्माण का काम शुरू कराया। मुख्य मंदिर के ठीक सामने ये है नाट्य मंडप। इसमें कुल 70 खंबे हैं। इस नाट्य मंडप के उत्तर पूर्वी कोने में यही है वो रहस्यमयी पिलर। 8 फीट लंबा ये पिलर जो जमीन से लगभग आधा इंच ऊपर है। लेकिन हैरानी इस बात की है कि खुद जमीन पर नहीं टिके होने के बावजूद इस पिलर पर पूरा मंदिर टिका हुआ है। अंग्रेजों ने इस रहस्यमयी आर्किटेक्चर की गुत्थी सुलझाने के लिए सन 1902 में अंग्रेज इंजीनियर हैमिल्टन को छानबीन के लिए भेजा। हैमिल्टन ने जैसे ही एक लोहे की छड़ को इस खंबे के नीचे डालकर पिलर को खिसकाने की कोशिश की तो बाकी पिलर्स भी अपनी जगह से खिसकने लगे, जिसकी वजह से हैमिल्टन को अपनी छानबीन तुरंत रोकनी पड़ी। और ये रहस्य आज भी रहस्य ही है। लेपाक्षी मंदिर के प्रांगण में यह कल्याण मंडप है, जिसका निर्माण अधूरा रह गया। इस मंडप के पीछे भी एक रोचक कहानी है। कहते हैं कि कुछ मंत्रियों ने राजा अच्युत देव राय से यह शिकायत कर दी कि वीरूपन्ना मंदिर के निर्माण में अवैध रूप से राज खजाने का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। और इस शिकायत के बाद राजा ने आदेश दिया कि वीरूपन्ना की दोनों आंखें निकाल ली जाएं। जब वीरूपन्ना तक ये बात पहुंची तो उन्हें बेहद दुख हुआ कि राजा बिना जांच पड़ताल के इस आरोप को सच कैसे मान बैठे। वीरूपन्ना ने तभी खुद से अपनी दोनों आंखें निकाली और सामने की दीवार पर दे मारी। कहते हैं रक्त के ये 2 निशान इसी बात की गवाही देते हैं। वैसे लेपाक्षी मंदिर कई अन्य मामलों में भी काफी दिलचस्प है, जैसे कि मंदिर से 200 मीटर की दूरी पर स्थित ये नंदी की मूर्ति एक ही पत्थर को तराशकर बनाई गई है। इस नंदी की मूर्ति की ऊंचाई 15 फीट और चौड़ाई 27 फीट है। ये नंदी की अब तक की सबसे बड़ी प्रतिमा है। लेपाक्षी मंदिर की दीवारों पर बने म्यूरल्स यानी भित्ति चित्र भारतीय चित्रकला इतिहास के नायाब नमूने हैं, जो विश्व प्रसिद्ध हैं। अब जब आप लेपाक्षी मंदिर के बारे में इतना कुछ जान ही चुके हैं, तो धार्मिक, सांस्कृतिक और वास्तुकला के इस नमूने को खुद निहारने के लिए आंध्र प्रदेश के अनंतपुर का एक बार तो रुख जरूर कीजिए।
Incredible India.
Thank you.
incredible India.
अपना कोई होकर का ना कोई पैसे वाला, नाचेंगे सब मिलके जीजा हो या साला।
अरुणाचल प्रदेश में स्थित ये है तवांग, द हार्ट ऑफ लाइफ एंड कल्चर ऑफ द मोंगपास। जहां स्थित है तवांग नदी की घाटी में देश का सबसे बड़ा और लासा के पोटाला पैलेस के बाद एशिया का दूसरा सबसे बड़ा बौद्ध मठ, जो तवांग मठ के नाम से विश्व प्रसिद्ध है। तवांग एक तिब्बती शब्द है जिसमें ता का अर्थ होता है घोड़ा और वांग का अर्थ होता है चुना हुआ। दरअसल 300 साल से भी पुराने इस मठ के नाम के पीछे एक बड़ी ही रोचक कथा प्रचलित है। समुद्र तल से 10,000 फुट की ऊंचाई पर तवांग चू घाटी में बने इस मठ को 1681 में मेराक लामा लोद्रे ग्यास्तो ने बनवाया था। एक मान्यता के अनुसार मठ बनाने के लिए इस स्थान का चयन एक काल्पनिक घोड़े ने किया था। कहते हैं मठ के संस्थापक मेराक लामा को मठ बनाने के लिए उपयुक्त स्थान ढूंढने में काफी कठिनाई हो रही थी। एक दिन वो गुफा में दैवीय शक्ति की मदद के लिए प्रार्थना कर रहे थे। जब वो प्रार्थना के बाद बाहर आए तो उनका घोड़ा कहीं खो गया। बहुत ढूंढने पर वो घोड़ा एक पहाड़ की ऊंचाई पर मिला, जिसके बाद मेराक लामा ने भगवान का आशीर्वाद समझकर घोड़े द्वारा चुने गए उस पहाड़ को ही तवांग मठ बनाने के लिए चुना। इस मठ को तिब्बती भाषा में गाल्डेन नामगिए लात्से के नाम से भी जाना जाता है, जिसका अर्थ है सेलेस्टियल पैराडाइज इन अ क्लियर नाइट। इस खूबसूरत स्थल को देखने के लिए विश्व भर से पर्यटक यहां आते हैं। इस मठ में 500 से ज्यादा बौद्ध भिक्षु रहते हैं। पहाड़ी पर बने होने के कारण तवांग मठ से पूरी तवांग घाटी की खूबसूरती देखी जा सकती है। दूर से दुर्ग के समान दिखने वाले इस मठ के प्रवेश द्वार को काकालिंग के नाम से जाना जाता है। इस द्वार का आकार झोपड़ी नुमा है। साथ ही इसकी दीवारों के निर्माण में पत्थरों का प्रयोग किया गया है। इन दीवारों पर उकेरी गई चित्रकारी बेहद उम्दा है, जो यहां आने वालों का मन मोह लेती है। इस मठ में 65 भवन हैं। मठ का मुख्य आकर्षण है यहां स्थित भगवान बुद्ध की लगभग 26 फीट ऊंची प्रतिमा और प्रभावशाली 3 तल्ला सदन, जिसे दुखांग के नाम से जाना जाता है। साथ ही यहां एक विशाल पुस्तकालय पारखांग भी है, जिसमें प्राचीन पुस्तक और पांडुलिपियों का बेहतरीन संकलन है। ऐसा माना जाता है कि ये पांडुलिपि 17वीं शताब्दी की है। यहां तवांग मठ के अलावा भी कई अन्य और मठ हैं, जिनमें अर्गलिंग मठ, जो दलाई लामा का जन्मस्थान माना जाता है, रिंग्यालिंग मठ, जो हरियाली और शांत वातावरण में स्थित है। इसके अलावा यहां कई पर्वत शिखर हैं, जिनमें गोरीचेन, जयशिला और सेलापास प्रमुख हैं। बर्फ से ढकी चोटियां, कल कल बहती नदियां, गूंजते झरने और इतनी हसीन वादियां हैं, जो इस जगह को स्वर्ग सी सुंदरता प्रदान करती हैं। और ये सुंदरता आंखों से होकर सीधे आत्मा को छू जाती है। तो प्रकृति के अप्रतिम सौंदर्य में मंत्र मुग्ध होने के लिए हो जाइए तैयार और निकल चलिए इस बार तवांग की हसीन वादियों की सैर पर।
Incredible India.
आंध्र प्रदेश के अनंतपुर जिले में स्थित ये विशाल और अद्भुत मंदिर लेपाक्षी मंदिर के नाम से मशहूर है, जहां भगवान वीरभद्र की आराधना के साथ ही दूर दूर से लोग मंदिर के एक हिस्से में छत से झूलते इस पिलर को भी देखने आते हैं, जिस पर इस मंदिर की पूरी मजबूती टिकी है। लेकिन क्या आप जानते हैं कि जब एक अंग्रेज इंजीनियर ने इस रहस्यमयी पिलर की गुत्थी सुलझाने की कोशिश की तो क्या हुआ? ये जानने से पहले आइए लेपाक्षी मंदिर के इतिहास पर नजर डालते हैं। रामायण में दिए गए उल्लेख के अनुसार जब रावण माता सीता का हरण कर लंका ले जा रहा था, तब जटायु ने सीता माता को रावण के चंगुल से बचाने के लिए रावण से युद्ध किया। जटायु बुरी तरह घायल होकर गिर गए। जब राम इस जगह पर आए तो उन्होंने जटायु को मूर्छित अवस्था में देखा और कहा, ले पक्षी, यानी उठो पक्षी। इस तरह इस मंदिर का नाम लेपाक्षी पड़ा। इस जगह की महत्ता को समझते हुए 16वीं सदी में विजयनगर के राजा अच्युत देव राय के विश्वास पात्र खजांची वीरूपन्ना और उनके भाई वीरन्ना ने इस मंदिर के निर्माण का काम शुरू कराया। मुख्य मंदिर के ठीक सामने ये है नाट्य मंडप। इसमें कुल 70 खंबे हैं। इस नाट्य मंडप के उत्तर पूर्वी कोने में यही है वो रहस्यमयी पिलर। 8 फीट लंबा ये पिलर जो जमीन से लगभग आधा इंच ऊपर है। लेकिन हैरानी इस बात की है कि खुद जमीन पर नहीं टिके होने के बावजूद इस पिलर पर पूरा मंदिर टिका हुआ है। अंग्रेजों ने इस रहस्यमयी आर्किटेक्चर की गुत्थी सुलझाने के लिए सन 1902 में अंग्रेज इंजीनियर हैमिल्टन को छानबीन के लिए भेजा। हैमिल्टन ने जैसे ही एक लोहे की छड़ को इस खंबे के नीचे डालकर पिलर को खिसकाने की कोशिश की तो बाकी पिलर्स भी अपनी जगह से खिसकने लगे, जिसकी वजह से हैमिल्टन को अपनी छानबीन तुरंत रोकनी पड़ी। और ये रहस्य आज भी रहस्य ही है। लेपाक्षी मंदिर के प्रांगण में यह कल्याण मंडप है, जिसका निर्माण अधूरा रह गया। इस मंडप के पीछे भी एक रोचक कहानी है। कहते हैं कि कुछ मंत्रियों ने राजा अच्युत देव राय से यह शिकायत कर दी कि वीरूपन्ना मंदिर के निर्माण में अवैध रूप से राज खजाने का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। और इस शिकायत के बाद राजा ने आदेश दिया कि वीरूपन्ना की दोनों आंखें निकाल ली जाएं। जब वीरूपन्ना तक ये बात पहुंची तो उन्हें बेहद दुख हुआ कि राजा बिना जांच पड़ताल के इस आरोप को सच कैसे मान बैठे। वीरूपन्ना ने तभी खुद से अपनी दोनों आंखें निकाली और सामने की दीवार पर दे मारी। कहते हैं रक्त के ये 2 निशान इसी बात की गवाही देते हैं। वैसे लेपाक्षी मंदिर कई अन्य मामलों में भी काफी दिलचस्प है। जैसे कि मंदिर से 200 मीटर की दूरी पर स्थित ये नंदी की मूर्ति एक ही पत्थर को तराश कर बनाई गई है। इस नंदी की मूर्ति की ऊंचाई 15 फीट और चौड़ाई 27 फीट है। ये नंदी की अब तक की सबसे बड़ी प्रतिमा है। लेपाक्षी मंदिर की दीवारों पर बने म्यूरल्स यानी भित्ति चित्र भारतीय चित्रकला इतिहास के नायाब नमूने हैं जो विश्व प्रसिद्ध हैं। अब जब आप लेपाक्षी मंदिर के बारे में इतना कुछ जान ही चुके हैं तो धार्मिक, सांस्कृतिक और वास्तुकला के इस नमूने को खुद निहारने के लिए आंध्र प्रदेश के अनंतपुर का एक बार तो रुख जरूर कीजिए।
Incredible India.
वाला, नाचेंगे सब मिलके, जीत जागो या साला।
अरुणाचल प्रदेश में स्थित ये है तवांग, द हार्ट ऑफ लाइफ एंड कल्चर ऑफ द मोंगपास। जहां स्थित है तवांग नदी की घाटी में देश का सबसे बड़ा और लासा के पोटाला पैलेस के बाद एशिया का दूसरा सबसे बड़ा बौद्ध मठ, जो तवांग मठ के नाम से विश्व प्रसिद्ध है। तवांग एक तिब्बती शब्द है जिसमें ता का अर्थ होता है घोड़ा और वांग का अर्थ होता है चुना हुआ। दरअसल 300 साल से भी पुराने इस मठ के नाम के पीछे एक बड़ी ही रोचक कथा प्रचलित है। समुद्र तल से 10,000 फुट की ऊंचाई पर तवांग चू घाटी में बने इस मठ को 1681 में मेराक लामा लोद्रे ग्यास्तो ने बनवाया था। एक मान्यता के अनुसार मठ बनाने के लिए इस स्थान का चयन एक काल्पनिक घोड़े ने किया था। कहते हैं मठ के संस्थापक मेराक लामा को मठ बनाने के लिए उपयुक्त स्थान ढूंढने में काफी कठिनाई हो रही थी। एक दिन वो गुफा में दैवीय शक्ति की मदद के लिए प्रार्थना कर रहे थे। जब वो प्रार्थना के बाद बाहर आए तो उनका घोड़ा कहीं खो गया। बहुत ढूंढने पर वो घोड़ा एक पहाड़ की ऊंचाई पर मिला, जिसके बाद मेराक लामा ने भगवान का आशीर्वाद समझकर घोड़े द्वारा चुने गए उस पहाड़ को ही तवांग मठ बनाने के लिए चुना। इस मठ को तिब्बती भाषा में गाल्डेन नामगिए लात्से के नाम से भी जाना जाता है, जिसका अर्थ है सेलेस्टियल पैराडाइज इन अ क्लियर नाइट। इस खूबसूरत स्थल को देखने के लिए विश्व भर से पर्यटक यहां आते हैं। इस मठ में 500 से ज्यादा बौद्ध भिक्षु रहते हैं। पहाड़ी पर बने होने के कारण तवांग मठ से पूरी तवांग घाटी की खूबसूरती देखी जा सकती है। दूर से दुर्ग के समान दिखने वाले इस मठ के प्रवेश द्वार को काकालिंग के नाम से जाना जाता है। इस द्वार का आकार झोपड़ी नुमा है। साथ ही इसकी दीवारों के निर्माण में पत्थरों का प्रयोग किया गया है। इन दीवारों पर उकेरी गई चित्रकारी बेहद उम्दा है, जो यहां आने वालों का मन मोह लेती है। इस मठ में 65 भवन हैं। मठ का मुख्य आकर्षण है यहां स्थित भगवान बुद्ध की लगभग 26 फीट ऊंची प्रतिमा और प्रभावशाली 3 तल्ला सदन, जिसे दुखांग के नाम से जाना जाता है। साथ ही यहां एक विशाल पुस्तकालय पारखांग भी है, जिसमें प्राचीन पुस्तक और पांडुलिपियों का बेहतरीन संकलन है। ऐसा माना जाता है कि ये पांडुलिपि 17वीं शताब्दी की है। यहां तवांग मठ के अलावा भी कई अन्य और मठ हैं, जिनमें अर्गलिंग मठ, जो दलाई लामा का जन्म स्थान माना जाता है, रिंग्यालिंग मठ जो हरियाली और शांत वातावरण में स्थित है। इसके अलावा यहाँ कई पर्वत शिखर हैं, जिनमें गोरीचेन, जयशिला और सेलापास प्रमुख हैं। बर्फ से ढकी चोटियां, कल कल बहती नदियां, गूंजते झरने और इतनी हसीन वादियां हैं जो इस जगह को स्वर्ग सी सुंदरता प्रदान करती हैं। और ये सुंदरता आंखों से होकर सीधे आत्मा को छू जाती है। तो प्रकृति के अप्रतिम सौंदर्य में मंत्रमुग्ध होने के लिए हो जाइए तैयार और निकल चलिए इस बार तवांग की हसीन वादियों की सैर पर।
Incredible India.
It to the left-hander Rajesh Neymar, and first runs immediately on the board, courtesy an extra in the form of an wide. Overcast conditions here at the Vellore cricket ground here in Vellore. This is the Rural India Cup T20 that you're watching live and exclusive on the YouTube channel of this professional cricket competitions and a universal cricket series. I'm your host commentator, again back in action, voicing my opinions, Mayur Barua. I'm sure you've been loving this contest, and also yesterday there have been three fabulous games, and courtesy some great performances. As three swingers Chennai, they went ahead and qualified for the big day, which will be tomorrow, the Sunday, 29th of September. Mark your calendar at 11 a.m. We're going to have the grand finale. But before that, tomorrow at 7 o'clock will be the third versus the fourth place. So who's going to be there? But it will be the great game, the finale. Who's going to rack up that silverware, lift it up with pride, jack back that ball? Will be the first runs off the bat, which makes the total move on to 3 for no loss. But yesterday, with some good games, AJ VJ winning the first match versus the Maniacs Cricket Club by 5 runs. Then Maniacs Cricket Club, they came back with a bang versus the S3 Swingers Chennai. The S3 Swingers Chennai, they've been a very good team. They've been swinging the way through, and not surprisingly, they have cemented a spot in the finals, which will be tomorrow, as I mentioned. And I feel that the weather gods should be actually blessing us. And everyone who has been joining us right from the first day. So put up your calendar, put up the alarm. That was alarming. That was little alarming. I was talking about putting an alarm for the viewers, but for the batter, that was actually indeed something which gave the way. Bar is being signaled by the umpire. Now, I have said that's what the early morning advantage will do for you. These are two very good sides. Century 11 last week also they won back-to-back matches on a single day, defeating their opposition, and not surprisingly are there at the same finals day. But this is going to be a good contest, and it's very important as it will decide the winner and loser who will be facing the second and the third match today on the semi-finals day. Been some very good battle that we have witnessed right from day one. Some outstanding fielding, some great catches, and some close encounters, nail-biting finishes, heart-throbbing matches. Also, the combos. Be alone. Sometimes it's like a alone journey. You have to. It's just your soul, your physical mind, and your voice that keeps on flowing. But when you love the game of cricket, it's nothing else that matters, isn't it? So it's always good to bring everything right up there of what I can see here. Good ball, very softly glided that ball towards gully. No run on the board for that ball. The 5 runs has already been put up. Two wides, two singles, one leg by, and then a dot. Two more balls remaining. Let me tell you, this is a 15 overs contest, mind you, and not a 20 overs because we have lost some precious time. We're supposed to start at 7:30, but we have lost an hour. Right there, right there. No appeal. It was even surprisingly. He's one of those few fast bowlers who hasn't appealed when it has actually hit the pads. So some brownie points, I believe, for the bowler that he hasn't actually will be. And the umpire immediately was shaking his saying that it's not out, a little bit shorter off the back foot, playing it right from outside off stump towards the man at long off. And I've got a news for you. So after the end of the first over, it's 6 for no loss for Hurricanes here versus the Century 11. There are chances the finals could be rescheduled at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And that's lovely ends, isn't it? The Chittoor end, the mango orchard end. That's and that's something really view of the South India. And I was seeing a video which came up in our group, and that's such a lovely sound, and that surrounding sound, it's like a 4K HD sound of birds chirping with all its mighty, the greenery as the camera panned from left to right of the screen. It's South India, every time it presents something which gives you so much a goosebumps moment. I was there in South India. I was based in Bangalore for around 11 months, and I was also lucky to be a part of a company. And back around 7 8 years ago, when my office was in Cochin, but I was working remotely from north of India. And unfortunately, I didn't visit the backwaters of Kerala, but South India remains at the heart of my soul. It's something which is very good, but this is not where a good news for the better for Shiva Shankar inside age, and the bales will flip through because it's bold, and the first wicket is down for the Hurricanes with 6 runs on the board. You can see that side screen, that split screen, not a good shot. The ball is skipping little lower and also very slower. Let me tell you, in the last over also you can see an attempted full shot didn't come off very quickly, and this time it has led to the perish of the opening batter. 6 for 1 in 1.1 overs for the Hurricanes versus the Century 11. Steven P. Girish is the second over change bowler, and he has striken immediately off the very first ball that he has bowled. And you'll be happy. It was little short. It was exactly not the best of the deliveries that he can produce for a wicket, but he'll grab it with open hands. This is the same finals day, so everything that comes your way, either in the form of a ball or in the form of a bat, giving away runs, licking it for yourself, Everything has to be grabbed with open arms, whether it's a freebie or whether it's a difficult ball. You really need to accept those with open arms, because it's the subject of a team passing through this hurdle, playing versus your opponents and grabbing a place either at the third and the fourth place, or on that final stage, which is tomorrow. We've already told you that there might be a chances. There might be. It's not confirmed that the final might get rescheduled from 11 a.m. to 9 a.m. So accordingly, get your alarm clocks and your mark on that calendar sheet. But it's a nice pace going on here tomorrow, which today, which matters the most. Because tomorrow will be tomorrow. We have to pass on from today and go up to the glory days for tomorrow. The left-hander now, Rajesh Neymar, two not out of two on strike. Over the wicket is the right-hander. Sabine P. Greesh, you have exposed your stumps and don't allow him to get anything. We've already seen yesterday two wickets which got chopped on to the stumps. And yesterday, Vishnu for AJ Cricket Academy, if I remember the name correctly, is too close to the stumps. And Om Krishna was at the other end. I really felt bad for Om Krishna. Got left stranded at 68 while overs got finished. Needed six of the last ball, only to lose the match by 5 runs. Had he held his partners at the other end, I'm sure it would have been a good victory for them with some balls to go. So a good comeback for AJ VJ Cricket Academy, but then it didn't get sweeter for them as they lost versus the Astray Swingers Cricket Club. It's like a seesaw battle. Then Astray Swingers Cricket Club got defeated versus the Maniacs Cricket Club yesterday. So all the three matches were so much kind of a heart-throbbing matches. So that's what we love about this game. Most of the times it'll throw up your surprises, which you love to see. And again, these matches are also going to be very good, and I can assure you. Two overs done and dusted. Hurricanes are 11 for 1 versus the Century 11. Avinav K to continue on the leg side, flicks it. Good runs coming in the last over, which propelled it to 11 for 1. I hope he got an injection of all the information that I've told you in the last over. So we'll get back on the action right in the pitch here. Projected score of 83, but yesterday the average score was around 120, 115. So I don't feel much will be differentiated today. It's the conditions are the same almost yesterday. We just had a light drizzle yesterday with the covers coming on, but after that and before that also there was nothing in place. Exactly don't know the conditions today, but we already lost 5 overs. So moving ahead, we've really keeping our fingers crossed. This time, the fingers crossed will be broken because the catch has been taken because of that mistimed stroke from Rajesh Neymar. Both the opening batters are now dismissed. 12 for 2 on the board. They are bowling absolutely excitingly well. The Century 11, not a good stroke, already got committed to that ball, but was a little slower. He wanted to play the lofted drive only to get it miscued and in the air to be grabbed very safely at mid off. Second wicket down, it's 12 for 2 on the board for the Hurricanes versus the Century 11. 17 for 2 in 2.5 overs. And I'm really sorry. I was speaking on mute probably, and then I realized it was actually it has to be switched on. 2.5 overs, 17 for 2, 6 runs and a wicket in this over. Well defended after front foot. He's judging the line well. Was Ajit, 8 not out of 7. 3 overs done and dusted. It's 17 for 2 on the board for Hurricanes versus the Century 11. On the leg side, almost in the money. So what should be helping this early on fast bowlers is the grip and the bounce. And let me tell you a hint of away movement from where they can bowl. You've already seen some very good healthy movement from the crease while it goes towards the wicket keeper. So they should keep that in mind. No, those balls will really not help the cause. It will actually help the spinners if the shine of the ball goes away, and then the captain feels that let's call on the spinners, let them get a grip and feel of how the surface will play. And that's where the fast bowlers goes out of the equation. And now in a reduced game, where 5 overs are gone, you are really out of contention very very quickly. It just might be the last over for Sibin Pingrish. You never know. So it's important that you bowl and bang your bend your back as much as possible in every ball that you bowl. This ball was a little better, but again a bit short, which allowed him to go a bit on the back foot. Was Thol Kayapian, was now at the other end. Gave the single to Ajit, was on 8 of 7. 19 of 20 balls if you go as per the equation. This time much fuller, wanting to go down the ground, thick inside edge of the bat of Ajit, and the ball will quickly move on towards the fine leg fence for 4 runs. Not a good connection, not exactly wanted. And again, you can see the intentions of going up because it's a 15 overs contest. They are now have less than 75 balls to go on to themselves, and in each match are going up to level. Going to the next match, it all depends on how your net run rate keeps on cropping up. And so it's important that you get runs, but again, it's important that you don't lose wickets, exposing too much of your down the order batters. A little bit short again, wide. We've already seen extras coming up right from the very first over. So be also mindful of not adding too much extras to your bowling column to gain out the advantage. Yesterday, AJ VJ winning by 5 runs and out of those. So when you look at the extras column, you say, "Oh, okay, this is something you can come out." So these close matches, it becomes very very crucial when you look up to those extras. Waited for that ball to come, wanting to glide that ball very carefully towards the gully. The fielder has been strategically placed probably exactly for that stroke. Some positions become very important. Now the slowness of the pitch actually will actually allow them not to keep any slip fielder there. This time Fuller, very good ball, slower and Fuller, well deceived that time by Ajit. He's little tall. Uh, so sometimes when it might help him to gain an advantage over the batter because he's trying to put that attempted drive, and that's when they might just push it in the air for for the cover fielder to get a grab. Short delivery, pulls it away, but it's in the air also. Luckily from here, for him, it's over. That fielder at short mid wicket will get a single and also will keep the strike. 4 overs done. Hurricanes are 25 for 2 versus the century 11. The 20 advantage over the back 2 and make it 26 for 2 in 4 overs. What a nice enduring game of cricket that we might see. Krishna Nanda E. To tell you, he's a good spinner. He has already pocketed a few wickets to his tally in this tournament. And would love to go along and marching along for himself in this tournament. At a projected score of 94 at the moment, with little over 11 overs now remaining in this contest. Shaping home, I loved his action. I really love his action. While he starts off like a snooker player who's actually there on the snooker table, trying to put his sticks on the balls, and then suddenly becomes a leg spinner. So that start off is very important as a bowling coach. Also, it will be said that keep your head on the position. I was a fan of Paul Adams, the Chinaman from South Africa. A lovely bowling action, back of the head. That ball keeps on turning. The mystery, and that's how he used to grab his captains and many of his victims. He would say that he firstly don't try and figure out, but I'm sure technology at that time was not at the forefront too much, and that's why his career, of course, hopefully didn't get shortened because of that. Because so many careers in the past got shortened because of technology. You can figure out the bowlers, the batsmen. You have your ploy. You do your homework very carefully and tactfully. Flicked away on the leg side by Thol Kapian. Again, some names I sometimes get very difficult to pronounce for myself. My apologies in advance for that. That's back shuffle, back on the back foot. The umpire nods, and the dreaded figure comes up. As soon as the ball hits the thud on the pad, Ajit knew that he was a goner, and he didn't shame away from going back to the pavilion immediately. It's 27 for 3 on the board. Now he is having a discussion with his partner Thol Kapian. Has he gone upstairs? He has gone upstairs. Thol Kapian says, hang on, it's initial overs, 10 more overs remaining, being a 15 overs contest due to the rain delay. So why not just go upstairs? So the replay will be coming up. It's the third umpire who has been made to go into the business early in this morning. A zoom in coming up, and there he gone back shuffle. He was going to upset the rhythm of the bowler. pitches on middle and leg. He is a gonna. It's a review lost now for the Hurricanes. He knew immediately. And Tolkapian, he'll be saying, I just wanted to make my chance here clear very soon, isn't it? Love that, love that. See that air, so much air he gives himself as he jumps into tune to bowl that. But that's a wicket for sure. I don't think there shouldn't be too much of fuss in the mind of the third umpire while saying that you're right, umpire, in raising a finger. There you go. That's plumb. That absolutely plumb in front, plumb in back. I would say to Krishnananda. So he'll get a wicket. I hope so. That is, and it's a wicket. And why not? He has bowled beautifully in his very first over. The umpire takes the position, and there you go. The left hand comes up, and the finger also it signals the end of the third wicket. Ajit has to go back to the pavilion after scoring 14 of 13. It's 27 for 3 on the board for the Hurricanes. 27 for 3, the Hurricanes. They are not blowing like a hurricane at the moment versus Century 11 because they're losing their wicket. Short delivery up front to Vinod from Krishnananda. Shy at the stumps at the batter's end from the wicketkeeper himself. A little short to start off to Vinod. Will get off the mark on the very first ball that he faced. But that was plumb in front, isn't it? Just a chance when Tolkapian told Ajit that just wait, we can go upstairs. You might just be saved. But then the technology cannot help you much if your technique is something so much on the back foot. So he let us plumb in front. The umpire did very well to judge that. Last ball of the fifth over. Flighted delivery, fleet on the leg side will get single, or are they coming up for the second one? And the focus is very much on the fielder. 5 overs done and dusted. It's 29 for 3 on the board for the Hurricanes. That attempted drive, and that's when they might just push and it right in the air. On your screen. It was early morning rain at 7 o'clock. Short delivery. Pulls it away, but it's in the air also. Luckily from here, look at for him, it's over the fielder at short mid wicket. We'll get a single greenery and also will keep the strike. 4 overs done. Hurricanes are 25 so for much 2 that it was the Century there 11. And right there on the pitch when it stops there, it's so nice green. There's the black clouds hovering around, the sound of the nature. It's always so good to see. And you praise the nature also. You praise the rain gods. You praise the weather. You praise the nature. Saying it's little tall. So lovely. Uh, the mountains. So sometimes it's so much early morning and the rain is 7 o'clock. It started over the weather because he's trying to put that drive and that drizzle. It started when just push it in the air or little cover finger to get it grab. Short delivery pulls it away, but it's in the air also. Times he from love here that for him it's over nature short mid wicket. Playing a spoil sport. Some spoil sports are very good because when you love the nature, you love every bit of it apart from the cricket at that moment, and that's what it is. So thank you so much, the production team. The cameraman also did a fabulous job of putting that in action. So when it's stoppage in play, there are some activities apart from cricket that also you love to do. That's one of those. And being in South India, you cannot let that rain go away. It's part and parcel of any sport that you play, including the game of cricket also. 30 for 3 on the board with that single in 5.1 overs. Others, Ranjit, 1 for no loss. Others, Ranjit has been introduced into the attack on towards the cover. That fielder wanted to dive there. So now less than 10 overs remaining, which means 57 balls to finish off and knock off the first innings. This is the semi-finals day of the Rural India Cup T20 being played here at the Vellore cricket ground here in Vellore. All these matches that you have seen are all broadcasted on the YouTube channel of the professional cricket competitions and the Universal Cricket Series. A little bit in the air towards the vacant short mid-wicket region, along the carpet towards the long-on fielder. Where they're trying to go for the second one, they have to be very, very quick. An appeal has been upheld from the wicket keeper, and the umpire says, "Yes, I can go upstairs to have a look." And so the walkie-talkie comes out from behind, and that replay. And that's not the one. That's the replay of this third wicket which fell of Ajit, and that's the one that we really need to be in business. Flight and delivery made it look onto your full toss, piercing everyone there with no fielder in sight. The throw came in a little sharply towards the bowler's end, and the non-striker was caught unaware, I believe. But there's the moment. There's the moment. He is just inside the crease. I never thought it would be so close. But look at the ball and the bat. I think it both came in time at the exact moment, or was the ball, or was the bat in line? If it's in line, then the line belongs to the umpire. But I feel he is just inside the line. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal on what he decides after replay after replay. And he is safe at the non-striker's end is Vinod. This sometimes becomes your heart stopping moment. You get freezed. Oh, did I do something wrong? If I go back to the dugout, I'll have to put my face in shame. I cannot face the bowling coach, because run out is the last thing you need in a partnership. Tol Kapian now on the six not out of nine. This is a good over, all singles, and now a dot delivery from Adarsh Ranjit, which is little slower. So you'll have to be so much on the back foot most of the times to play this through, and have to be also aware of not overcommitting on the back foot. Last ball of the sixth, wanting to defend it, take inside edge onto the bat. And it's like a half defensive stroke, probing, and also the bat getting square on the own side. We'll get a single, 5 runs of the first over from Adarsh Ranjit, 34 for 3 after 6 overs for Hurricanes versus the Century 11. hits in the air, and he takes the catch. Krishna Nandi, a looped up delivery, and while he was trying to pump it again further got looped up via the bat, and just almost in a half diving position grabs the catch. Krishnanand picks up his second wicket in his second over. First, the wicket of Ranjit caught right on the back foot, and now this wicket, he'll be mightily pleased. Not much of a jump in the air there you can see, but that wicket of Ajit, he looked up in the air while fighting that ball. But this time, he was just standing there. There's no leap in the air while trying to put that ball into trajectory. But there you go. That will make you on the leg side ball, the ball turn, and the curve of the bat also not helping the batter, and the catch was completed absolutely wonderfully, judging to perfection. Second wicket down, second wicket for Krishnanand, and it's a fourth wicket down for Hurricanes with 34 runs on the board in 6.1 overs. Oh, it's in the air. It's in the air, and is it a catch? I believe it's a catch. This is so not good batting from the Hurricanes. Where is the Hurricane from your name gone? Where is the Hurricane gone from your name? Flighted delivery again from over the wicket to the new batter, sporting a red color helmet and chipping it down the ground towards the fielder at long off, who accepts the catch with smile on his face. Krishna Nand, he is spinning a cob on Hurricanes now. It's 34 for 5. Half of the sign back in the pavilion. Short delivery wanted to go off the back foot, but the ball just touching the toe end of the bat and straight to that fielder at long off. Little bit of a tingling feeling on his fingers, but when you get a catch and a stat to your name, you don't complain. Krishnanand, two wickets in two balls, and now he's on the doors of claiming a hat trick on the semi-finals day. Can he get it? We'll have to wait and watch until the next batter comes. It's 34 for 5 on the board. So Krishnanand is on a hat trick. He'll be bowling to Vimal. Oh, good ball inside edge. Only the inside edge could have saved him. Otherwise, it was hitting straight to the bat, I believe, on the off and middle. He is bowling like an absolute champion here on the finals day for Century 11. And Vimal must be giving a sigh of relief after that hat-trick ball has been evaded. Oh, so much on the back foot. He misses it completely. He is turning the ball fair and square, making that ball grip and turn and spit to the batsman and spit a venom on the pitch. Is such a nice sight to see, isn't it? Again, this flight delivery, this time on the offside, taken in on the full from Vimal. He'll get off the mark of the third ball that he faces. This time, much more on the front foot. That's what is required. This time, the trajectory is more and more flight on that. That's the reason why Vimal could more powerfully on the front foot. Last ball of the seventh over. Krishnanandi, 3 wickets for just 5 runs in his 11 balls. This time again quicker, but it was again flatter also. It will find the gap between the man at the point and gully. Should get a couple of runs, I guess. Yes, they do. It will also finish the over. 7 overs done and dusted. It's 37 for 5 on the board for Hurricanes versus the Century 11. 37 for 5 in 7 overs. 8 more overs remaining in this first innings, being a 15 overs match due to the rain delay. The conditions were not conducive early on to play, but then thanks to all the groundsmen, the covers, and for everyone concerned, it came back in shape to be in playable condition. But 5 overs were lost. That's sometimes in favor of the bowlers. They've already shown off how the slow and low pitch sometimes can come to your relief. 5 wickets down for Hurricanes, but not for the relief of them being the batters who are facing the brunt of the heat from Century 11. Krishna Nandi giving much of the heat and fueling his action onto that day, having taken 3 wickets. And quicker delivery this time again from the left arm spinner Adar Suranjit as an off stump. And over the wicket to the right hander, this time much slower. But deep in the crease is Vimal, probably anticipating the quicker delivery. And that's why Vinod now is working to him probably a piece of advice of how you can keep the ball and keep rotating the strike. It's not about hitting the ball fairly and strongly for the batsman, keep the bowlers guessing that what's new can be coming up. Delivery again outside edge. There's no one at forward offside. That's why he was safe. He need to be careful. He need to pull up the gaps also. Last ball will be coming up of the eighth over, being a very silent over. 4 consecutive dots and now a single coming up to keep people off strike, and now it will be Vinod. No, it's in the air. Has he found the fielder or the gap just one bounce onto him? Will also bring the it was done. It's 39 for 5 on the board for the Hurricanes. Oh, just goes behind, eluding both the batter and the wicket keeper there, as he wanted to play a swivel kind of a stroke there. Was Vinod. By is being signaled. One link by. So it will not be counted in Vinod's name. It will be under extras there. Krishnanandi E3 for 7, spinning and putting a comb around the batsman of the Hurricanes. And he will love to continue to do so. The delivery a little bit in the air. There was no one at mid on. Otherwise, I'm sure it would have been a wicket. Another one into the coffers of Krishnanandi E. And almost every ball the towel comes out. That will also tell you the story that the grass sometimes keeps on coming up on the cricket ball. So the towel becomes more important now, along with the umpire also. So that will get some clean shave today as more and more the grass comes on the ball. Oh, he was lucky that there was no edge, there's no underage, otherwise probably would have gone and chopped onto the stumps. It was so close for that, so much inside and deep into the creases Vinod. Oh, look at that! Look at that grip. That was the Dusra from Krishnanandi. What turn! What grip! He's loving this contest. He is absolutely loving this contest. And why not? When the pitch assists you, the opposition is right there on the back foot. Then you love it. Again, this time little bit quicker, little bit shorter, which will allow Vinod to go a little bit off the back foot, but will not get any single as the, the fielder is there at point. Just a little bit of leg spin bowling. Yesterday we saw one of the bowlers. I think it's from S3 Swingers. The last one, he had the photo of the late Shane Warne, and immediately he got a wicket. There we go, thumping a little bit shorter towards the cow corner. Just single, and will keep the strike. 9 overs done. It's 42 for 5 for the Hurricanes.
9:42. Sunshine. New bowler Sunshine.
Sunshine S is the new bowler who has been introduced into the attack by Century 11. Love that spell from Krishnanandi E. 3 wickets to his name, 3 for just 9 runs. He's coming up the ranks for Century 11 and loves his bowling. Yes, it is enjoying every moment there, as you can see in the last over. Now with Sunshine, yeah, the leg spinner. Different kind of bowling action, which did feel more quicker towards while he approaches the crease than Krishnanand, as you can see there, very much quicker. Krishan has got a whip. He's got that height. But he's more of a endurance bowler. He keeps on. He's like a walk. Probably not for instruction as he's more of a trying to finish the over as quickly as possible. But probably a part timer or not a regular like Krishnanandi. Lights outside off stump. Lips it in the air. He'll make that ball go towards Silla for a single. Let's go with number 1. 45 for 5 in this 10th over. 3 more balls now remaining. Ah, that's grip, that's turn, and that's yorked him. The timbers that is stuck. The middle step, the middle stump will be packed back. Vimal has to go back to the pavilion after scoring 4 of 11. It's 45 for 6. And Sanchan gets his first wicket in his very first over.
New batter name. New batter Kishore. Two more.
Kishore is the new batter. He has come up to the middle to join his non-striker Vinod at the other end. Sanchan has given the breakthrough again. And that's the first for him. 1 for 3. So both the leg spinners have been able to contribute to the cause of the 6 wicket falling, 3 for Krishnanand, now 1 for Sanchan. Out of the 6 wickets that fell, flighted delivery outside off stump made it look into a full toss and played towards that now corner region. 10 overs done and dusted, 5 more overs remaining. Hurricanes are 46 for 6.
46. Ready, ready, ponga, ponga, position, ponga.
For the 6 for 6 in 10.1 overs, wanting to make the big hike on towards the leg side. But will just get just a run there. Now it's all about pursuing all the runs, isn't it? The more and more you get, the better it is. You'll keep on moving onto those every time you show off yourself, get those grips going. 47 for 6, not in a very healthy position at the moment, mind you. The Hurricanes, despite getting some runs, losing wickets at regular intervals, Krishan, the destroyer in chief, with 3 wickets to his name. Now, with less than 5 overs remaining, and these conditions where the grip on the ball has not been very good, it's been a little slippery because of the rain that we have mentioned before. It's not the usual 20 overs contest, also 5 overs being reduced from this match. Very, very short and back in the crease. Gentle appeal towards the umpire. Very, very quickly bowled. And that's what you keep on sowing the seeds of doubt on the batsman's mind. Look at that non-striker. Kishore is looking onto him that he can at least do something. He's a nice, crafty bowler. Flighted outside off stump this time, almost in the block hole for the batter. He'll jump that bat well to get a single towards long off. Again, you can see almost after every ball, the bowlers are now rubbing the cricket ball. That's so much of wetness onto the pitch after that ball grips on the surface. It brings up the soil along with the ball. So it makes sometimes the gripping difficult. Last ball of the 11th to Kishore. Mighty heave, mighty heave. Is the connection good? The connection is very, very good. He'll get a six. Up goes the arms. The first six in this innings for the Hurricanes. 11 overs ball. It's also the 50 up for them. It's 54 for 6 versus this 211.
பால் இருக்கான்னு கேளுங்க, இல்லைனா இல்லைனா வந்துட சொல்லுங்க சார். பால் ஒன்று எடுத்து போடுங்க. Bowler Sanchan. Bowler coming. Change in bowling. Bowler coming right arm over.
Lovely on to him. 54 for 6 in 11 overs.
Boundary check பண்ணிடுறீங்களா டைரக்டர்?
Region. And umpire. It's towards that region that we're probably trying to check if that has been picked up cleanly at the boundary ropes. That's what you're closely watching to get back with the third umpire's decision.
കറക്റ്റ് 30 ആയിരുന്നോ? ഒന്നോടിക്കോട്ടെ. രണ്ടുപേരും ഗ്യാപ്പില്.
ഇതാ
.58 for 6. First ball has gone towards the boundary. That's what we were trying to check actually. Inside edge. Has it gone onto the stumps? Yes. A drag on to the stumps as he was trying to hit it down the ground. On to the stumps. And Shanshan S will get his second wicket. Not much of a celebration. want to routinely finish it as quickly as possible. Flight delivery on middle, wanting to hit it towards the
எவ்வளோ
long
விக்கெட்
on
போயிருக்கு
boundary.
ஸ்கோர்
Very
என்னன்னு
happy is
சொல்லுங்க.
the wicket keeper. My felt it hasn't come off the gloves. It has gone on from your bat. So 7th
58
wicket down. It's 58 runs on the board for the
58 ஆர்
Hurricanes in
68.
11.
இல்ல bowler coming 8th over. 4 more to come. Yeah. Ready batter.
Oh, shine the stumps! If the stumps were rebelled, it would have been the 8th wicket and the cartons for Kishore. Mr. Kishore Kumar. As we have Ilango, the new batter, who has come out to the middle to join his partner. That flash comes like a rocket. That ball, it's like a nebula. If you know quite the terms of the universe, it's like a nebula on of the universe coming out like a meteorite, like a comet passing through your screen. That's how I saw the cricket ball when it was being pushed across. This time the ball has been pushed across towards the deepest part of the boundary, but there is a fielder running in towards the cow corner for that pick up and throw. It'll just be a single, making the score move on from 59 to 60 for 7 in 70 balls. The score is quite there, but I feel again, if you bowl well, the century 11, let me tell you, it's a very, very good side. And it might be even Stevens for both the teams, chipping down the ground, slashing it towards the man at long off. Few bounces across to
One more.
him. He's got some good part of the meat was there by Lango. 9 not out of 6. Look at that face of Ilango. Haircut and face resembles like present India cricketer, the sensation from Mumbai, Sarfaraz Khan. Actually, if you look at that face, it looks like Sarfaraz Khan. Yesterday, there's one bowler, the left armer. It looked like Shakib Al Hassan. Now Bangladesh are actually batting versus India in Kanpur and north of India in Uttar Pradesh. 12 overs done, 61 for 7 on the board for Hurricanes versus the Century.
Bowler Abhinav Krishna.
Avinav K, 1 for 11. Just got the breakthrough there
That's not our job.
in the last over. It's Ivango and Kishore now. More of Kishore will be the responsibility because he's got some more balls being faced here. But it's almost at the same equation that both will be moving out. It's all about trying graving out the situation for them and finishing off those 15 overs and not getting all out. The bowling has been very tight from century 11. Charging in now is Avinav K, who started off the first over. He's got some little bit of a swing, not swing actually, seam movement in the very first over. And now again, it's little the pace which has been taken off from the ball. The seam up delivery goes outside out stump onto the gloves, safe gloves of the wicket keeper. And that's what the tailenders do. Try and hit as hard and long as possible. No connection at all that time. You see at the neck and neck, it's around 5 runs per over at the moment. Avinav steaming in again to Kishore, wanting to use the long handle towards the long on fence. Had the connection been there, I feel it would have gone some distance or down the throat of the fielder. But that's the swing and the miss, and thankfully there was no hit there. Avinav already has a wicket to his name in 15 balls with his ball. 12 runs. You can see the good ball, very, very good ball onto him. He has no other option but to defend. That ball was very, very quick onto him. So again, a dot technique. Hat trick of dots now
Two more.
in this over. You can play those strokes when they keep on coming. But then you need to really get on with the bowlers. 4 consecutive dot balls. These are like gold in this in this slog overs. When you can bowl them at a consistent level. And he's been doing exquisitely brilliantly, Avinav. Just keeping the channel going on going. And that's where probably what he can do is he can probably give up a single if he wants the non-striker to be there. Last ball of the 13th. Good balls right there in the block hole. To give some room onto himself. Kishore will get it inside edge. Ball traveling all along this grassy surface of the outfield towards the cow corner for a single. 13 overs done. 2 more overs remaining in this contest. Hurricanes are 63 for 7 versus the century 11.
Salman, concussion, huh? 8 wicket. ஆமா, 8. சரி, அதனால மலையாண்ணே.
And then the start was very perfect. The off stump gets back.
இல்ல,
The eighth
நம்மலாம்
wicket
அப்படி
is
வரும்.
will now pick up his third
New
wicket
batter
in
name?
level with his partner Krishna Nand, who also has 3 wickets to his name. 63 for 8 in 13.1 overs, and now there are just 11 balls remaining in this first innings. Deepak is the new batter. Outside edge. There's no strip fielder. It becomes tough for the keeper to catch to keep and hold on to those catches when it comes off the outside edge, and especially for a spinner when you're up to the stumps. So it doesn't become like a regulation catch like you do before for the pacers, or for when you're actually standing behind or a little more backwards. Flighted delivery chipping down the ground, almost looking like a profile delivery there. Look at the fielder running, coming in towards that ball. He's like coming, he's putting his hands on the chin, like thinking whether to pick up the cricket ball or not. And he has to do that. A single being taken for
ரிஷி
a
பையா
sum of
நம்ம பசங்களை கொஞ்சம் ரெடியாக இருக்க சொல்லுங்கள் சார், மழை தூக்கிட்டு இருக்கு.
for eight now on the board with three more balls remaining in the 14th over, which is the penultimate because it's a 15 overs contest. Again, chipping down the ground, not a healthy connection with the bat by Lango. Remains on three of four. Good over, a
டூ
wicket,
மோர்.
and runs in this over from Sanchan. And after that, we have the last over of this first innings. Flights again. This time again backward with a thick inside edge. There is a filler. The gully fielder, which has been placed a little deep. One more ball remaining. Over. Which should finish off the penultimate one. So 7 balls now remaining in this first innings. You're watching the semi-finals day of this Rural India Cup T20. Nice, very nice
ஓவர்.
bowling. Quick, little bit quicker.
Play
More
stop.
runs from 14 overs now. It's 67 for 8, and the rain has started pouring in. And after that ball was being bowled, as if the rain gods was waiting for the ball to come and to be delivered, and immediately the stumps gets uprooted from both the ends, and the covers will be called up to cover up this important area of the pitch. So rain has stopped the play here. One more over remaining in this first innings. After 14 overs, Hurricanes are 67 for 8 versus the Century 11.
अरुणाचल प्रदेश में स्थित ये है तवांग, द हार्ट ऑफ लाइफ एंड कल्चर ऑफ द मोंगपास। जहां स्थित है तवांग नदी की घाटी में देश का सबसे बड़ा और लासा के पोटाला पैलेस के बाद एशिया का दूसरा सबसे बड़ा बौद्ध मठ, जो तवांग मठ के नाम से विश्व प्रसिद्ध है। तवांग एक तिब्बती शब्द है जिसमें ता का अर्थ होता है घोड़ा और वांग का अर्थ होता है चुना हुआ। दरअसल 300 साल से भी पुराने इस मठ के नाम के पीछे एक बड़ी ही रोचक कथा प्रचलित है। समुद्र तल से 10,000 फुट की ऊंचाई पर तवांग चू घाटी में बने इस मठ को 1681 में मेराक लामा लोद्रे ग्यास्तो ने बनवाया था। एक मान्यता के अनुसार मठ बनाने के लिए इस स्थान का चयन एक काल्पनिक घोड़े ने किया था। कहते हैं मठ के संस्थापक मेराक लामा को मठ बनाने के लिए उपयुक्त स्थान ढूंढने में काफी कठिनाई हो रही थी। एक दिन वो गुफा में दैवीय शक्ति की मदद के लिए प्रार्थना कर रहे थे। जब वो प्रार्थना के बाद बाहर आए तो उनका घोड़ा कहीं खो गया। बहुत ढूंढने पर वो घोड़ा एक पहाड़ की ऊंचाई पर मिला, जिसके बाद मेराक लामा ने भगवान का आशीर्वाद समझकर घोड़े द्वारा चुने गए उस पहाड़ को ही तवांग मठ बनाने के लिए चुना। इस मठ को तिब्बती भाषा में गाल्डेन नामगिए लात्से के नाम से भी जाना जाता है, जिसका अर्थ है सेलेस्टियल पैराडाइज इन अ क्लियर नाइट। इस खूबसूरत स्थल को देखने के लिए विश्व भर से पर्यटक यहां आते हैं। इस मठ में 500 से ज्यादा बौद्ध भिक्षु रहते हैं। पहाड़ी पर बने होने के कारण तवांग मठ से पूरी तवांग घाटी की खूबसूरती देखी जा सकती है। दूर से दुर्ग के समान दिखने वाले इस मठ के प्रवेश द्वार को काकालिंग के नाम से जाना जाता है। इस द्वार का आकार झोपड़ी नुमा है। साथ ही इसकी दीवारों के निर्माण में पत्थरों का प्रयोग किया गया है। इन दीवारों पर उकेरी गई चित्रकारी बेहद उम्दा है, जो यहां आने वालों का मन मोह लेती है। इस मठ में 65 भवन हैं। मठ का मुख्य आकर्षण है यहां स्थित भगवान बुद्ध की लगभग 26 फीट ऊंची प्रतिमा और प्रभावशाली 3 तल्ला सदन, जिसे दुखांग के नाम से जाना जाता है। साथ ही यहां एक विशाल पुस्तकालय पारखांग भी है, जिसमें प्राचीन पुस्तक और पांडुलिपियों का बेहतरीन संकलन है। ऐसा माना जाता है कि ये पांडुलिपि 17वीं शताब्दी की है। यहां तवांग मठ के अलावा भी कई अन्य और मठ हैं, जिनमें अर्गलिंग मठ, जो दलाई लामा का जन्मस्थान माना जाता है, रिंग्यालिंग मठ, जो हरियाली और शांत वातावरण में स्थित है। इसके अलावा यहां कई पर्वत शिखर हैं, जिनमें गोरीचेन, जयशिला और सेलापास प्रमुख हैं। बर्फ से ढकी चोटियां, कल कल बहती नदियां, गूंजते झरने और इतनी हसीन वादियां हैं, जो इस जगह को स्वर्ग सी सुंदरता प्रदान करती हैं। और ये सुंदरता आंखों से होकर सीधे आत्मा को छू जाती है। तो प्रकृति के अप्रतिम सौंदर्य में मंत्रमुग्ध होने के लिए हो जाइए तैयार और निकल चलिए इस बार तवांग की हसीन वादियों की सैर पर।
Incredible India.
आंध्र प्रदेश के अनंतपुर जिले में स्थित ये विशाल और अद्भुत मंदिर लेपाक्षी मंदिर के नाम से मशहूर है, जहां भगवान वीरभद्र की आराधना के साथ ही दूर दूर से लोग मंदिर के एक हिस्से में छत से झूलते इस पिलर को भी देखने आते हैं, जिस पर इस मंदिर की पूरी मजबूती टिकी है। लेकिन क्या आप जानते हैं कि जब एक अंग्रेज इंजीनियर ने इस रहस्यमयी पिलर की गुत्थी सुलझाने की कोशिश की तो क्या हुआ? ये जानने से पहले आइए लेपाक्षी मंदिर के इतिहास पर नजर डालते हैं। रामायण में दिए गए उल्लेख के अनुसार जब रावण माता सीता का हरण कर लंका ले जा रहा था, तब जटायु ने सीता माता को रावण के चंगुल से बचाने के लिए रावण से युद्ध किया। जटायु बुरी तरह घायल होकर गिर गए। जब राम इस जगह पर आए तो उन्होंने जटायु को मूर्छित अवस्था में देखा और कहा, ले पक्षी, यानी उठो पक्षी। इस तरह इस मंदिर का नाम लेपाक्षी पड़ा। इस जगह की महत्ता को समझते हुए 16वीं सदी में विजयनगर के राजा अच्युत देव राय के विश्वास पात्र खजांची वीरूपन्ना और उनके भाई वीरन्ना ने इस मंदिर के निर्माण का काम शुरू कराया। मुख्य मंदिर के ठीक सामने ये है नाट्य मंडप। इसमें कुल 70 खंबे हैं। इस नाट्य मंडप के उत्तर पूर्वी कोने में यही है वो रहस्यमयी पिलर। 8 फीट लंबा ये पिलर जो जमीन से लगभग आधा इंच ऊपर है। लेकिन हैरानी इस बात की है कि खुद जमीन पर नहीं टिके होने के बावजूद इस पिलर पर पूरा मंदिर टिका हुआ है। अंग्रेजों ने इस रहस्यमयी आर्किटेक्चर की गुत्थी सुलझाने के लिए सन 1902 में अंग्रेज इंजीनियर हैमिल्टन को छानबीन के लिए भेजा। हैमिल्टन ने जैसे ही एक लोहे की छड़ को इस खंबे के नीचे डालकर पिलर को खिसकाने की कोशिश की तो बाकी पिलर्स भी अपनी जगह से खिसकने लगे, जिसकी वजह से हैमिल्टन को अपनी छानबीन तुरंत रोकनी पड़ी। और ये रहस्य आज भी रहस्य ही है। लेपाक्षी मंदिर के प्रांगण में यह कल्याण मंडप है, जिसका निर्माण अधूरा रह गया। इस मंडप के पीछे भी एक रोचक कहानी है। कहते हैं कि कुछ मंत्रियों ने राजा अच्युत देव राय से यह शिकायत कर दी कि वीरूपन्ना मंदिर के निर्माण में अवैध रूप से राज खजाने का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। और इस शिकायत के बाद राजा ने आदेश दिया कि वीरूपन्ना की दोनों आंखें निकाल ली जाएं। जब वीरूपन्ना तक ये बात पहुंची तो उन्हें बेहद दुख हुआ कि राजा बिना जांच पड़ताल के इस आरोप को सच कैसे मान बैठे। वीरूपन्ना ने तभी खुद से अपनी दोनों आंखें निकाली और सामने की दीवार पर दे मारी। कहते हैं रक्त के ये 2 निशान इसी बात की गवाही देते हैं। वैसे लेपाक्षी मंदिर कई अन्य मामलों में भी काफी दिलचस्प है, जैसे कि मंदिर से 200 मीटर की दूरी पर स्थित ये नंदी की मूर्ति एक ही पत्थर को तराश कर बनाई गई है। इस नंदी की मूर्ति की ऊंचाई 15 फीट और चौड़ाई 27 फीट है। ये नंदी की अब तक की सबसे बड़ी प्रतिमा है। लेपाक्षी मंदिर की दीवारों पर बने म्यूरल्स यानी भित्ति चित्र भारतीय चित्रकला इतिहास के नायाब नमूने हैं, जो विश्व प्रसिद्ध हैं। अब जब आप लेपाक्षी मंदिर के बारे में इतना कुछ जान ही चुके हैं, तो धार्मिक, सांस्कृतिक और वास्तुकला के इस नमूने को खुद निहारने के लिए आंध्र प्रदेश के अनंतपुर का एक बार तो रुख जरूर कीजिए।
Incredible in
And we are back. One more over remaining here because of the rain delay, but thankfully we'll be playing out this last over. 5 more balls now remaining. Score is 67 for 8. Umpires thought that we can definitely come up because there is time for this over to finish, and then the innings will go through completely because it's a 15 overs rain curtailed match. Let me remind all the viewers who have probably joined after the rain delay or have joined this broadcast late. Watching day number 2 of the semi-finals. 2 more matches remaining in this day. The team which does well has a good net run rate will pass through and will join Astrid Swingers Cricket Club on the finals day, which is tomorrow, Sunday, 29th of September 2024. There's up for grabs the third and the fourth place also. So the last laugh can be also being held before the finals come up. So much more to play. So in total, including the finals, there are 4 more matches to be played in this trophy T20. Deepak now on to Ilango. Ilango trying to heave it as an inside out stroke towards the cover. Going to find that man at point. 1 run. It's seeing a big Girish and not Deepak. Deepak is the batsman actually. Fourth ball of the last over. Seeming to Deepak this time, slashed it between the umpire and the boundary towards the boundary at long on. We just get a single. I think Deepak is not happy. He definitely thought that they could have come back for the second one. But Ilango says, let me feel the leather also. It's a big ball, don't worry. Probably I'll give you the strike for the last ball if I can connect the ball with the bat. So 2 more balls remaining in this first innings. This first match of the semi-finals. In the air, is there a fielder? Long off. Ball in the vacant region. And they will come back for the second. Deepak says, since you have waited long and hard, why not come for the second one? So he can rest a bit. He can probably take out his helmet because that will be the last ball now be bowling from Sebin P. Girish to Lango, who's on 7 out of 9. Last ball of the first innings coming up. Sebin to Lango. A little bit short, little bit wide on the middle. He's flashing it towards mid. A little bit of a fumble. They will definitely come for the second one. The throw. Was it good enough? The stumps have been broken. Was the throw good enough to say the wicket was down? It's the finish of the innings. But has the 9th wicket down? I feel so it's down. It's 72 for 9 on the board because 1 run was completed. So a run will be added.
Throw here, Abhinav Krishna.
This angle will be perfect to tell us if it's a wicket or not.
Ilango.
Yes, it is. The wheels have come off. It's a 1 run and also a wicket gone down. 72 for 9 after 15 overs. So the target for Century 11 is 73 of 15 overs. We'll be back with a live chase very soon. So don't go away. Stick to us and stay tuned for all this live action of the chase. See you.
अरुणाचल प्रदेश में स्थित ये है तवांग, द हार्ट ऑफ लाइफ एंड कल्चर ऑफ द मोंगपास। जहां स्थित है तवांग नदी की घाटी में देश का सबसे बड़ा और लासा के पोटाला पैलेस के बाद एशिया का दूसरा सबसे बड़ा बौद्ध मठ, जो तवांग मठ के नाम से विश्व प्रसिद्ध है। तवांग एक तिब्बती शब्द है जिसमें ता का अर्थ होता है घोड़ा और वांग का अर्थ होता है चुना हुआ। दरअसल 300 साल से भी पुराने इस मठ के नाम के पीछे एक बड़ी ही रोचक कथा प्रचलित है। समुद्र तल से 10,000 फुट की ऊंचाई पर तवांग चू घाटी में बने इस मठ को 1681 में मेराक लामा लोद्रे ग्यास्तो ने बनवाया था। एक मान्यता के अनुसार मठ बनाने के लिए इस स्थान का चयन एक काल्पनिक घोड़े ने किया था। कहते हैं मठ के संस्थापक मेराक लामा को मठ बनाने के लिए उपयुक्त स्थान ढूंढने में काफी कठिनाई हो रही थी। एक दिन वो गुफा में दैवीय शक्ति की मदद के लिए प्रार्थना कर रहे थे। जब वो प्रार्थना के बाद बाहर आए तो उनका घोड़ा कहीं खो गया। बहुत ढूंढने पर वो घोड़ा
right time over.
And the chase has started. Welcome back, everyone. This is the match number 1 of day number 8 of the semi-finals, the second semi-finals day of this Rural India Cup T20 being played here at the Vellore cricket ground here in Vellore in Tamil Nadu. Two good teams, Century 11 versus Hurricanes. The target is a good one, I would say, at pitifully at 70
White ball.
in 90 balls. The Century 11 is a very good team, and today they won the toss and elected to bowl first. And they've proved why they have done so. This is nicely done, very nicely clipped off the pads. Should get a couple of runs. Just a single. 2 wides to start off, and then again a wide, and now a single. So not a good start for sixer Sinu. So you'd firmly believe that it's a 6 which will come only from his bat and not from his opposition. And there is that sixer might get prefixed to his name for him to get some nightmares. Clipped on the legs. This time towards the fine leg fence, there is a fielder being placed. Remember, it's a 15 overs contest, so they need to chase that 73-90 balls and not 120. You're joining this broadcast late, watching all this production on YouTube channel of the professional cricket competitions and the Universal Cricket Series. On the leg side again from Sino for a left-hander from that angle it would have been very good, seaming up well. But for the right-hander, it's again working to the opposite. Again, the extension of the arms of the umpire. The third wide of this over. On the leg side again, he has not been able to control, I believe. Those minimum of control that you require for yourself has not been brought to the fore in the very first over here from sixer Sino. Now needing the 65 or 87 balls each shot. This time it's the first time that he has actually pitched the ball a little up and on the off stump. You see the pitch is behaving slow. It will keep on
73.
doing so as due course as the ball keeps on getting older and older. There is a sleeping place as the ball is relatively new. Fifth ball of the first over to Sagar, to Anand Sagar. He is a nice batter. He can use
One more.
the initial advantage again and again. He's a ferocious hitter of the cricket ball. But it's very unlikely of him to be backed at three balls with just one run to him. Let me tell you, huge appeal. It will go down the leg side, and that's why the umpire says that it's all at peace. One over done, 8 for no loss on the board for century 11, chasing a target of 73 in 15 overs.
சார் உங்கள் நேம் கொடுத்தீங்களா இல்லையா? சரவணன். சர்ச் பண்ணி பாருங்க. சரவணன்.
A bit slower, so on to him. This time no run. Saravanan has the ball in his hand as he is bowling on to Nikhil. In running on to bowl. This time it's been deliberately hit just short of the man and extra cover. I feel he was lucky there not to hit that ball straight into the grip of the fielder who was running in there. Need to be mindful of playing those strokes. Cannot overdo one stuff which might just bring a downfall. This time slashed towards the man at point. I believe you go towards the sweeper cover. Just a single. I'll get the strike. Was on 1 out of 4. Saravanan tuning in again to Anand Sagar, this time outside off stump, and hits it. And hits it towards the deepest corner of the long on fence for 6 runs. The arms go up, not for the umpire, but for that probably the surface staff walking along with the boundary corners. He says it's 6 up. And up goes the umpires of the official personnel there.
Sir, check whether it is boundary or 6.
Ice cream pudding. I was saying it's unusual for Anand Sagar to be back down, and he says, "There you go, sir. You've offered me this early morning prasad, and I'll offer it, and I'll accept those with open hands." The good start in this stage for Century 11 versus the Hurricanes in match number 1 of this semi-finals day of day number 8. This Rural India Cup T20, just inside the line. I think he was right when he said it's 6 runs because he was walking
Sixer,
along the boundary road, and he can see a fair, clean side of what's happening there. Up goes the arms to officially signal those 6 runs to the name of Anand Sagar, and the score moving on to 15 for no loss in 10 balls. Run rate seen at 9. But it is very, very less. 58 of 80 now. Saravanan again to Anand Sagar. Cross-batted stroke this time. Doesn't get anything. Will slip and fall down as he was trying to stop the ball at deep mid-on. 58 of 79 now. This opening partnerships always sometimes creates that torn inside. So if you don't get this early advantage, and if you don't go according to your plan, a very good team will take meaningful of the air.
Over.
This time swing of the bat and swing from the ball also. No connection, no damage done. 2 overs done. Century are
சொல்லுங்க 15. Bowler Sino.
பவனை வெளியேந்து எடுக்கிறேன் போய்
15 for no loss in 2 overs, gives himself some room. Was Nikhil T to step up to play that stroke over cover. Little slower this time from sixer Seaman. Was expensive in the first over, giving away 8 runs, including 3 wides and a boundary also. It's short but on the legs, well clipped off the legs by Nikhil T to rotate to strike and give it to S. Anand Sagar, who's on 7 of 7, having done almost 60% of the scoring of those 16 runs. Run rate of 4.46 at the moment. 57 of 75. Kanpur, the match has been delayed due to rains, so rains galore across India. And I belong from Assam. In Assam also, there's so much of rain. This time, is it raining sixes? Is it a 6? Oh, and the crutch has been dropped. That went into his palm and straight in and straight out. Sixer, Sinu said, if not a sixer, why not a wicket to my name? And the fielder says, I'm so sorry I couldn't hold on to that catch. But that was hit very, very high. Look at the elevation, so much onto that. But didn't get the distance for that ball to be sent beyond and across the boundary. He didn't look too much comfortable while trying to get that catch onto his hands. But as the ball fell down, he also toppled over. So a lifeline, I would say, for as Anand Sagar as he moves on to 8 of 8 and the score on to 17 for no loss. Good ball, very good ball. This time, Simap delivery right on the off stump from sixer Sinu. But a wicket to his name and that of the hard hitter as Anand Sagar should have got his confidence and the first wicket would have come for Hurricanes. Last ball of the third over, chip went on the ground, but Alice has soft fence. The man at point, 2 run, 3 overs down. It's 17 for no loss on the board for century 11. Seventeen for no loss in 3 overs. Wanting to hike it down the ground, outside edge. There's no slip accompanying the wicket keeper. It will go behind him, but just a single to exchange numbers. Slipping a little dangerously is now Anand Sagar. He has already got a lifeline as the drop catch was dropped up at straight boundary. And this time he also was again trying to go aerial, little streaky outside edge, but no slips. So you have to make most of this opportunity of this both this lifeline, I would say. One lifeline where there was no fielder, other straight onto the hands and it popped out. Single as that ball has been clipped towards the vacant short mid-wicket vision by Nikhil T, giving the strike to S. Anand Sagar. Just saying he's a good batsman to start off the innings, as he can plummet some good runs and to destroy the confidence of the initial bowlers. But then he also has this habit of trying to read his innings. And probably Shahid Dastan, the non-striker Nikhil T, was out of his blocks trying to get a run, but he was deep inside the crease safely. So Anand Sagar, that's what he sometimes he will give you these uncanny opportunities, and if you don't watch him to those, he can be a very bad destroyer, and he can give you that pain back and forth. So you really need to get those catches going, because catches win matches. That's what the mantra is. Fourth ball of the fourth over, down the ground with one hand. This time he'll be successful. Anand Sagar, the destroyer. Goes the arms. The official is signal 6 runs. He moves on to double figures. He now moves
பால்
on
உள்ள
to
போயிடுச்சு. ரிஷபையா அமுச்சு விடுங்க, ஒரு பால் கொடுங்க. New ball.
55 for no loss in 22 balls. They now need 48 or 68. Just saying how he can destroy your confidence. That's one way to do it from the batter, and he does it beautifully.
நியூ பால் தான் கொடுப்போம். நியூ பால். த்ரீ சார்.
"48 of 68. What a nice little lofted stroke for 6 by Anand Sagar. Outside off stump was an edge, no? It was the movement of the seam. But look at him. Each and every ball he's trying to
Balls
hit.
remaining.
It's very clear. It's all about placing the ball at the right ball and wait for chance. There was a catch being dropped, but then he is creating a chances. He's giving a hint that if you can ball at nice line, you can get my wicket. There you go. There you go. He's betting on almost at the 6 stumps. Smashes it down the ground. Back past the bowler. Another half a dozen The tree leaves, those dried tree leaves, will come down with the crash of the ball thumping on it. Oh, this is majestic. This is powerful hitting from Anand Sagar. बूंद बूंद से सागर बनती है and आनंद भी चमकती है. That's what Anand
Over,
Sagar
over.
did. You talk bat at the toe end, but the kind of power he generates from his shoulder of hitting the cricket ball can make that ball go soaring long and high. Oh, this is nice. Get his wicket, otherwise you're just digging up your own hole. Let me tell you, Hurricanes, you have not got a single wicket, and the dreaded figure is now off the strike. As the fourth over has been bowled, it's 31 for no loss on the board for century 11 versus the
Power play
Hurricanes.
done. Sir, இங்க இவர்கிட்ட கேளுங்க. ஓகே பவுலர் உலகநாதன் ஸ்கோர் என்னன்னு சொல்லுங்க. 431. यार
34 for no loss. The great hitting of cricket balls that we are seeing from Anand Sagar, 23 not out of 15, giving himself some room again. This time, square batted on the onside. He is taking on the charge now of every ball, of every bowler. And just this, almost was batting at the sixth stump when he was swinging that ball before he hit that sixth down the ground. This time, minimal, very, very less steps as you're bowling up to the bowling crease onto Anand Sagar, because he feels that if I Ulanga Nathan is the new bowler actually, who's been introduced into the attack, and the way he says that why take so much steps and then get hit probably, so why not just count your steps? Last ball of the fifth over. This time again, some room smashing it, some uneven bounce towards the man on the carpet at long off. A single will be taken, will keep the strike is Anand Sagar. 5 overs done. It's
இல்லைங்க
35 for no loss on the board for century 11, chasing a target of
சார் அவர்
73
வெளியே
in
வந்தாரு.
15 overs
இல்லை உள்ளே தான் இருந்தார்.
of this
ஆ
semi-finals day.
அவருக்கு பின்னாடி அவருக்கு பின்னாடி ஒரு 5 ஆடு இருக்கு.
நீ கொஞ்சம் அவுட்ல இருந்து அது ஒருத்தர் வெளியே நிக்கலாம்.
Sixer Sino to continue. 11 runs he has given already now. 37 for no loss with that single. Both his batters are moving along. Their batting draws very well here. Again down the ground, wanting to expose himself. Success to get a wicket. He's bowled well. His first over went for 8, and after that he had made a good comeback. And in this over also, he's just given 2 runs with 2 dots. This time Anand Sagar lifts it in the air. Is there a fielder underneath it? Is there a fielder? He will take this catch. Anand Sagar perishes in the deep. This is a very
नो बॉल देखने
important
के लिए
breakthrough.
सकता नहीं
They
है,
have
उसके लिए
got
मैं इधर आने के लिए
sixers
बोला.
who has got the wicket. So the first wicket is down for century 11.
Catcher,
It's 37 for 1.
catcher Vimal. Batsman Sanjay. New batter. Sanjan.
సంజయ్
Right arm over. One more to come. Towards you.
"37 for 1. The dreadful sight of Anand Sagar is gone now from the equation for Hurricanes. First breakthrough for them. I'm still yet to see the Hurricane blowing in and to put some risky business here for Century 11. Because they're cruising along now. Despite this wicket, 36 more needed of 54 as this over comes to an end. 6 overs done in dusted. 5 runs.
Score மாத்திரம் சொல்லுங்க.
37 for 1 for Century 11.
6-7. 37. 6 over. உங்க பேரு? நியூ பவுலர் உலகநாதன். இல்ல லாஸ்ட் ஓவர் போட்டிருக்காரு அந்த எண்டு. உலகநாதன் பவுலர். Boundary.
This time on the leg side and will go towards the fine leg fence for 4. Sunshine S, the leg spinner who picked up 3 wickets, will now pick up 4 runs with the bat for himself to get off the mark. So we move on to 40s, on to 41 for 1 now on the front foot. on the leg side, kept it well, little bit in the air, but there was no one to cause any injury to that stroke. And it was the fine leg fence for four, and it was an easy way to get off the mark for Sanchanes. Score will be now 42 for 1 in 6.2 overs as Ulaganathan will continue his second over of his spell. 9 runs already of 8 balls that he has bowled. Equation now on 31 of 62. So they've got all the time in the world to chase their target. 31 of 52, beg your pardon. A bit slower this time from the offside. Glides the ball with the open bat towards deep point region for a single.
ഇവിടെ இருக்கு.
Chanash will give the strike to Nikhil T, who's on 8, not out of 15. Going on the business well for Arikans with the wicket of Anand Sagar being pocketed by them. It's Nikhil T this time on the charge. If it's not for Anand Sagar, he will be the one who will get on the charge. The other opening batter will get a couple of runs with that lofted stroke towards long off. 45 or 40 balls, that's what they have chased. They're still there in the driving seat. Very, very firmly, let me tell you. 28 of 49 now with the defensive stroke. Very well played, no rush of blood. Respecting the bowler. Very few balls have been bowled in that area, and that's what's actually should be in the mind to keep on pecking them, make them sweat for their runs, and let them make it easy. This is again very, very good bowling. Oh, that ball will come off of his hands. It will
Over.
revert around onto him, and that will also bring the end of the over. 7 overs done, no runs being scored of that last ball. It's 45 for 1 on the board for century 11.
ஒண்ணுதான் எனக்கே போடு
45 for 1. Ilango has been introduced into daytime by the captain. Early in the day, Century 11, having won the toss, asked Hurricanes to go and get the runs. Not much of a difficulty at the moment while trying to chase those targets by Century 11, having lost just a wicket of Anand Sarkar, the hard hitter, taking on the
Boundary.
full as a full toss, and will have the legs, the ball, and the velocity and the carelessness, the charisma of playing that stroke from the batter of Nikhil T. As the ball will go towards long offense for 4, he'll move on to 10 with that stroke. And the score will even more beautify as they are looking out to win this opening encounter of the semi-finals day. And they go on their business without much fuss. Just 1 wicket down, 9 wickets remaining, and a 50 is up for Century 11 now. 50 for 1. Pressure immediately on Ilango on the very, very second ball, which has been hit for 4. Flight delivery again on the full, almost in the same direction. The ball goes this time. It might be 4 plus 2. Is it 6 or is the boundary? It's 6. Oh, what pressure! What stroke making that was outside off stump. This time make it 4 plus 2. 11 runs already from Ilango's first over. And Nikhil T says that's the direction where the ball is supposed to go, and the ball obliges to go there. Still overcast conditions, and everyone, including the ball also, non-living things also, let me tell you, will enjoy this breeze and the atmosphere. 56 for 1, now needing 17 or 45. Short delivery, hoiks it away very, very well towards the mid-wicket region for 6 runs. What a stroke making this is. Little half Bharatnatyam kind of a stroke making that was from Nikhil T. And a ball obliges to go to that direction towards fine leg and between fine leg and mid-wicket region for 6 runs. This is stroke making of the highest order on this finals day when he need runs. He has made it onto himself. There we go. There was a fielder trying to stretch it, but he's not part of the team, unfortunately, for Hurricanes. Now needing 11 of 44, just less than 2 runs per over. They are trying to finish this match in a canter. Fifth ball of the 8th over. Again in the same direction. Nikhil T goes. He drops this catch. He drops a sitter. Can you, my gracious goodness me, believe that? Hands on head. The bowler sitting on his haunches, thinking that will be a wicket. Flight a delivery from Ilango outside off stump. Nikhil T goes in the same direction. And the ball keep on flying and flying straight onto his throat, but it pops out, saying, "I need to smell the grass
Over.
there." 8 overs done, 63 for 1 on the board for Century 11 versus the Hurricanes. They need now just 9 runs to win this match and move one step ahead onto the finals. Connection there again. This is lovely stroke
Sunshine.
making this time from the other batter.
அந்தாண்ட நின்னுக்கோங்க.
Yes. Pressure. What pressure? There is absolutely no pressure for us. We are doing this day in and day out.
வேணாமா?
That's the name. That's the Century 11. Remember those names. Nikhil T on to 33 of 24. Sanchan S and the non-strikers N on 6 not out of 4. Clean, smooth striking of the cricket ball. Now they need just 4 runs to win this contest. Now look at the number of balls remaining. They have huge number of balls remaining. Deepak stepping in again to Nikhil T. This might just be the over. Glided beautifully. Is the ball going towards the boundary? Will it caress? No. I'm sure those will be the couple of runs. Nikhil T, you beauty. You have taken out the pressure completely.
சார் மேட்ச் முடிஞ்சுமே
out
இங்கே
from
இருங்க
your
டாஸ் போட்டு
just on the
உங்களுக்கு
doors to
உங்களுக்கு
open the
தான்
doors
கேப்டன்
of victory.
சரி
And the knock is getting heavier and heavier. Just 2 now needed of 40 for Century 11. Deepak. Chipping down the ground. One hand comes out, but the ball will go soaring
Match
and
done.
soaring and soaring into the skies, which will finish this match getting done. And
Play.
no dust onto this pitch. As a Century 11 win this match by a whopping margin of 8 wickets. He doesn't look up. He just looks down. One hand comes up. It's like throwing an arrow into the sky and saying, that's like a dakshina that we're giving to the gods. And whatever in this is Krishna Nandi, I'm sure he might be the man of the moment. 3 overs, no more than 3 wickets for 9 runs at economy of 3. And the customary handshakes to come up. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for this interesting and a dramatic match between Century 11 Hurricanes, where Hurricanes have been defeated and Century 11 go all smiles onto the dugout by winning this contest by 8 wickets. There are 2 more matches going to be played here. The winners will play in the next match, and the losers will also play in the same opposition in the third. Do join us again. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, because if you go somewhere, you're going to miss so much of cricket. I'm your host, commentator Mayur Barua, and I'll be back in action to join with you again for the next match. Stay tuned and cheers. Bye.